whole organism. So basically, I think something is an organism if it adheres to the net test. You know what that is?
That's fair.
Yeah, okay. Um, Nutrition, environment, and time. It would need to be able to go from an immature member of its species to a mature member of its species, correct?
Some would say.
Okay. So I think that's what I was trying to say instead of the other. I don't think I was saying it right.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think firstly, if you're going to establish something as human and it means to try to confirm the conclusion that it's human, that would be
Hmm.
textbook the begging question. So I'm not really going to address that because that's still what's in question, and I disagree with the fact that the fetus is human. The idea of it being alive, I mean, generally, at least what I consider something to be alive, what most people who study biology would consider to be something alive, is something that possesses the qualities and processes that define what a living organism is. Um, that it has a metabolism, it can convert energy from the surroundings, that it
Hmm.
has growth and development, which just means that it increases in complexity and size through cell division differentiation over time, which isn't just a quality, by the way, of living organisms, but also dead organisms.
Right.
Homeostasis, which obviously means just regulating internal conditions. Response to stimuli, reproduction, adaptation, evolution, yada, yada, yada. These
Yeah.
things are generally, obviously, the qualities of something being alive. And as we understand, a fetus or an embryo cannot do this. I mean, an embryo during its development stage, this fertilized egg, it's undergoing rapid cell division, so it does fulfill the idea that it grows, but there is no responsive stimuli. The major organs, the spinal cord and the brain, they're just starting to develop. These things cannot succeed its ultimate functions because at the embryonic stage, the embryo, its shape, it's not fully formed. There's nothing that's actually going on during the embryo stage other than cell division. As far as a fetus goes, obviously a fetus is marked by growth, organ refinement, and increasing complexity. This is true. But at the same time, this is only a stage of muscle development and nervous system development. This is not a stage to where it succeeds any of the qualities of its metabolism. It doesn't succeed any of the qualities of response to stimuli, any of its movement, in which would seemingly all be a part of the net test. So even by then, it wouldn't even be able to fully qualify by those standards. I mean, if it doesn't qualify by such standards and it's not able to fulfill these aspects of what human life is,
Yo,
it
I'm
doesn't
cooked.
seem like there's much of an argument there.
I'm cooked. All right. I'll try to respond to that. Yo, I checked like the first part. I didn't check the middle part, and I'll check the last part. Well, listen, I think um the when it comes to the first part, I think what I'm trying to say is they need to have the capacity to develop into a mature member of its species, which would entail that it would be adhering to point two and point three. So when we're saying this, we're saying that a fetus takes in nutrients from the mother through what was that shit called? Bro, let me search it up. It starts with a P. It takes in nutrients from the mother. That's what we know, and it converts it into energy. So um, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, yeah, yo, Archie, why would you do this to me, bro? Wait, wait,
I'm
hold on. Let me
chilling, bro.
think. I'm chilling, but this nigga is beating on me like it's a casual date. All right, listen, bro. Um, yo, Crow, were you recording? Yo, Archie, give me a week. I'll be back in a week. I'll be up in you a week. Let me study
No,
abortion.
I was just gonna say really quick, like if you're gonna leave. Also, even if we're gonna consider it develops, there are many non-living things that still have a development process to where their development is contingent upon a superior entity. Weather systems. I mean, storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, these things develop from a superior entity as atmospheric conditions, temperature gradients, pressure systems, and humidity. Crystals and minerals, these things have a gradual accumulation of atoms and molecules from specific patterns to where these conditions are developing based off of temperature, pressure, and chemical environment. Technology and machines, you know, we obviously
Hmm.
like devices, software, and engineering.
Wait,
These
what did
things
you have
just
to
evolve
say?
through innovation design.
Wait, let me let you finish. No, no, go on. Let me let you finish.
No, I was just to wrap it up so I don't yap. I was just saying there are things that are not alive that still have developmental processes to where they're getting
Yeah.
these qualities that are contingent from superior entities. So that
Okay, so I
description,
know.
I don't even think that's something that's unique of human life.
So I know you addressed that. What did you have to say about the human DNA and these things having 46 chromosomes?
I mean, even then, I don't think that's something that's necessarily relevant as far as genetic structure and genome, because
Hmm.
I think these qualities are needed to succeed such. Because obviously, we understand there are non living things that also share similar genomes, such as bananas. And I don't think that any sane person would argue that a banana is, in a sense, maybe a living organism, which even that's not the case.
Wait,
But,
when you
you
refer
know, it
to
wouldn't be the case that,
my bad.
what?
No, no, no. When we refer to living organisms, aren't we in reference to biotic things?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so is that kind of like because we know biotic things are just living organisms that make up the ecosystem. Yada yada yada. You already know you biology fanatic, but would that still kind of help or nah? I'm confused because when we're arguing that these things are biotic, like the fetus and such, um, yeah, wait, that correlates to point two, doesn't it? Not point two, sorry, point three, point three. We're retard point three.
Well, what's it called? In such a sense, it would, but it wouldn't succeed the idea of human life as well, though.
Yeah, it
Because
wouldn't. Yeah.
there are things that share reproduction, human growth and
Hmm.
development, metabolic structure, cellular structure, homeostasis, and responses to stimuli that are
Of
not
course.
necessarily human, such as plants bending towards sunlight, things of
Yeah.
that nature.
All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be back in a week. Let me study. I'll be back in a week. We can discuss the same thing. I think I'm gonna have an argument for that. Yo, Curl. I just been on Archie though. You respect with the feet?
What?
Yeah, Curl. I just beat Archie, bro. You respect the feet?
We all heard you lose. Everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, Curl, bro. Look at my stream. I need to do something. Yeah, yeah. I lost to Archie. Yeah, whatever, whatever. Yeah, he's like tier two, bro. I don't care.
Dick
It's
suck.
not. It's not an
Yeah.
anti feat. What'd you say?
I said dick sucking isn't gonna help you beat him.
Yeah, yeah. Womp womp. Curl, you're tier five. Shut up.
We're tier 5.